you want me to read? Can I read these? Can I read you these texts?
Please.
Okay, so guys, I've got an exclusive here. This is from a friend of mine who went on a date. I'll just read these. He said, dude.
He went on a date in Austin.
Yeah, I went on a date with the hottest chick last week. She used to date blank from blank and also blank. I'm omitting these because he said you just can't.
All right, but can you tell me?
Anywho, after a few
can you
drinks.
Tell me?
Yeah, sure.
Tell me.
Look, right there. She used to date this guy and this guy.
Crazy. Do we have this girl's Instagram?
Yes.
Wow.
Anywho, after a few drinks, she starts unsolicitedly telling me that she's been to Epstein's Island a few times and has flown on the jet with all the peeps.
What?
She didn't get into the sex stuff really, but she divulged some stuff which may be even more disturbing. A few tidbits I found interesting / noteworthy before I dive into the most unsettling stuff I became privy to. She said she has pictures on her phone right now of Bill Clinton wasted grabbing her ass. She said,
"Oh my God."
She said Naomi Campbell is the coolest human she's ever met, obviously gorgeous, but also crazy smart, charming, funny, everything. Wouldn't be surprised if she was a spy. Naomi Campbell is also the highest paid escort in the world.
Holy shit.
This girl attended with blank, but is also super close with another one of the attendees. I guess I can say that one. When this girl first moved to LA when she was 19 to model, her roommate was a wannabe singer, and that wannabe singer became. They are best friends and have matching tattoos together. So
what the?
Is also the subject of the disturbing information. Wait, what happens if I Google best friend tattoo? Okay, good. So she's not on Google when you Google her. Anyway, there was one point when they were flying to the island where it almost crashed, which would have killed everyone on board, which was a fucking who's who. Basically like that scene from Almost Famous, but Epstein's jet. Epstein's Island was like some weird, to say the least, health and wellness spa. On multiple occasions, she'd overhear people making fun of normies for being dumb enough to get their kids circumcised or not keep the placenta after childbirth. Apparently, they were bringing shiploads of foreskin and placentas because they were making something out of it. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Wait, they were...
That's what they said. They were like, can you believe how stupid people are for circumcising their kids? But they're using foreskins and placentas because they were making something out of it.
Dude, what if
this girl might also be, I mean, I don't know. Here's a screenshot of her Instagram. So, I mean, take with it what you will. But it goes on.
Wait.
I said, did she say anything about being threatened or feeling threatened by them? And he said, no.
Wait.
What?
But what if...
What?
I don't know. Like, what... You know how all these crazies are doing, like Alex Jones is like the elites and adrenochrome and blah, blah, blah.
That was pretty good. I'm making the frogs gay.
But like...
I got sucked off by a frog.
It very well could have lots of very real elements. We're all just like writing these crazies off while they're literally importing
foreskins
placentas
and
and foreskins.
So I asked if she was threatened or felt threatened. She said she was a participant, not a victim. Don't know exactly what she participated in either. And then he said, here's the crazy thing. Are you ready for this?
Sorry, I'm looking her up now.
No, listen, you need to pay attention. She said some of the celebrities and people on the island were getting cloned. Cough, cough. But it's not just cloning that's disturbing, it's the way they're cloning, which is really unsettling. As a way of plausible deniability / covering their tracks / hiding the fact that these famous people are getting cloned.
Wait, are they willingly cloning themselves or the people are doing it without them knowing?
No, they're willingly. The cloned fetuses are implanted into a paid surrogate. Literally, a paid surrogate becomes artificially impregnated with a cloned celebrity, then gives birth to it, and I'm not really sure what they do with the clone from there. Maybe it's raised by that person, I'm not sure. However, she mentioned that supposedly there was a way to bridge the consciousness of the celebrity and their clone. What that means or entails, she's not sure.
Dude, this is bizarre. Can you read that thing about the clones at the end, they're either raising them or
Yeah, here. It's the way they're cloning, which is really unsettling, is as a plausible deniability / covering their tracks / hiding the fact that these famous people are getting cloned. The cloned fetuses are implanted into a paid surrogate. Then they give birth to it, and not really sure what they do with the clone from there. Maybe it's raised by that person, but I'm not sure. And she mentioned there was supposedly a way to bridge the consciousness of the celebrity and their clone. So maybe it's a way of living forever.
Oh my God. This is psychotic.
I know. I'm of the mindset that I'm like, this person just sounds crazy, but then I'm like, why would you lie about this?
But they all sound crazy. I mean,
but also, wouldn't she be? How is she out there not being actively like, hey, you better shut up about all that stuff, even though you had a good time?
I mean, this is maybe a stupid question. Are people still using Little St. James Island?
I don't think so. I think it's just like locked up.
Okay,
there's a little Jeffrey Epstein clone out there that just nobody's privy to.
But so she was there pre him being arrested.
Yeah, she must have been. She was there partying, and
I also just love she wasn't a victim. She was a willing participant.
Yeah, it sounds like, I mean, that's the thing is I'm sure some people enjoyed it and were like, hell yeah, I want to party with a bunch of billionaires and stuff. Yeah, you're a little weird and stinky, but I'll give you a foot rub if you give me.
Damn, dude! Imagine that plane went down. A veritable who's who of world leaders,
Billy
and then
C.
just a bunch of underage sex workers they've captured.
Stephen Dickoff. Look at that face. I want to make a clone of myself. I bet they're making clones so that they can farm organs.
That's not a bad call.
Yeah, or transfer your consciousness into the little guy's body.
I don't think they have the tech.
I don't think that works, man. I just don't. Yeah.
I don't think they have the tech. But organs is a good. Oh, dude, like makes me sick.
What getting?
Just I don't know. There's these rich elites that we just can't even imagine what their
fun stuff that they do.
Not even honestly. I think it's the depraved things. I think. Yeah, just the foreskin and the placenta. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What if they're real tasty?
Just like, but they're tapped in somewhere that
they have access to. Maybe it's like quantum computing where it's still so unproven, but they're so like, yeah, we'll try anything once, you know? You make a soup.
Well, I know that people eat the placenta.
Yeah.
People have made a lot of...
Or they freeze it.
There's been a lot of hoopla about celebrities or whatever being kind of disgusting or turning it into pills after or something like that.
I think my sister had hers frozen just in case for the stem cells. That was a thing I remember 20 years ago. I was like, ew, what are they doing with it?
Interesting.
Can I try some? No, I'm kidding. While proponents claim that eating the placenta offers benefits like improved mood, I don't need to eat that to improve my mood. I'll just have a burger. Thank you very much. Increased energy and better lactation. There's no scientific evidence to support these claims. Penelope, I got drinks with Penelope and Kate like last week, and Penelope was saying that when she was lactating, the sound of any baby crying would cause her milk to squirt out. Like just the pressure. She'd be in Target or something and hear a baby cry and her shit would go...
I'm literally trying to Google why would people want the foreskin. I don't even know. Like I don't know how
to save for later, dude. Foreskin jerky.
To eat. Like, what are you going to turn it into? I don't even.
I think it might be for the nutrient rich. It might be a key ingredient in their special soup.
Of what? What's in a foreskin?
What's in it for the foreskin?
Imagine 10 years from now, everything's taken bless you. Everything's taken a real bless you. Everything's taken a real dark turn, and we just live in some kind of crazy crypto fascist state, and I'm being hunted for my foreskin. there's very few adult American foreskins left on the planet.
You know what it also might have been? It might have been that this young woman, she was young at the time, didn't understand what she was hearing.
Do you know she was young at the time?
Well, yeah, she's only 41 now.
Okay, she's 41.
So 20 years ago, she was like 19. That's what he said.
Did he say it was 20 years ago?
Well, no, he said she was like 19 when she started. When she like moved here, she was 19. I have to assume it was like 20 years ago, and then a few more years thereafter. It's my assumption. But so I remember accidentally stumbling upon placenta Instagram years ago. And
Do you
it
think
was
maybe that
placenta photographers.
maybe all these Epstein
Don't
people
Google it.
are just willing participants and not victims, like this girl?
That's what I'm saying. There's
I know,
got to
but then
be a
there's
few that
obviously
are.
a huge network of just.
Yeah,
I mean, there's so many victims that have come forward.
Yeah.
This is breaking my brain.
yeah. It's wild stuff. All right. Well, let's change.
I need to know what they want the foreskins for.
I don't know, some power.
Maybe it's something good. Maybe I'll cut mine off and eat it.